it is so freeing to not be afraid of the scale, not to be afraid of carbs, not to be afraid of going in and doing what I need to do and worrying what other people think of me. The diet culture mindset that I've carried for so many decades, I needed time and the right educator, my coach, to deprogram me from this societal norm of being on a diet. What's it like not to be on a diet? What's it like not to be afraid? I remember when she was like, okay, we're going to take your weight. And I was like, I don't want to step on the scale. I don't want to. I don't, no, please, no. And she's like, well, we're going to do more than that. We're going to take pictures and we're going to take measurements, and we're going to have these weekly discussions and we're going to have our wins and we're going to have what can we improve on and, all these things. And I was like, and it's become normal for me to do the pictures, the measurements, and the scale. It's normal now for me not to be afraid of carbs. It's normal for me to make sure I get in my movement 4 to 5 days a week, get my rest time. It's all about my me time and how it's just part of my life now and how far removed I've become from diet culture. Diet culture tells you what to do. Diet culture has you fit their parameters. This experience for me has been about me and what do I want. And the adventure getting there has been the most rewarding experience I've ever had in my life. Let me tell you that I've been through different phases through Zena's program. And there was a time from the triathlon back into a fat loss phase and how she was like, okay, I'm going to tell you, you are going to gain a couple of pounds. And she goes, but I'm going to let you know that ahead of time. And she goes, I promise you won't gain more than 5 pounds. And I'm like, okay. And I put my life in her hands. This is how much I trust this woman. And I would gain like half a pound. And before it would send me into this frenzy. The thought of the scale going up just went against everything that I knew. And I gained like 4.5 pounds during that transition phase. And I was like, reporting every week. And I was like, I don't look any different and I don't feel any different. Before, again, that tailspin of, basically if one tire got popped, I would follow up by slashing the other 3. I mean, that's craziness. Craziness. And that's what diet culture does to a woman's brain. I mean, it's horrifying what they've had us believe. And then what I'm seeing in diet culture right now, I am going, it just keeps getting worse. And I don't want that for women. Zena's deprogramming my brain and seeing and feeling the results of what I should have been taught since I was little. 2 different arenas. 2 completely different arenas. I'm a fucking gladiator. I am a goddess. I am the master of this body. These, how I think and how I feel and how I present myself is me. I've never been me because that was stolen from me between the patriarchy and diet culture. I never had a fucking chance. This woman gave me a chance to become me. And all I can say is now I get to see what's the next challenge? What's the next thing I'm going to do? Because I am limitless. Diet culture kept me limited. I never gained the real confidence and the muscular structure. It was all about being skinny and fucking weak. Everybody has to do what's best for them. I want to be strong in my mind, in control of my emotions and my physique. Me. It's all me. And I know how I got here. And if other people don't understand that, it's okay. I keep my eyes on my own paper. I stay in my own lane. Understand diet culture has you by the fucking throat. This deprogramming, this program that Xena has to offer is nothing like I've ever, I mean, it has changed me. There's no going back once you know better. Are you willing to know better? Are you willing to learn? That's what it comes down to. I was like, I'm willing to learn. I am here. Teach me.